Y'all, I had this weird dream, or maybe it was a premonition upon waking up Tuesday morning. I mean, it was like, it seemed like anyway, right before I woke up. Now, there's a name for something like this, like when you have a dream, a certain type of dream. There's a name for it, but I can't think of it. But here's what happened. Okay, so I usually sleep on the left side of my bed, but this time I found myself sleeping on the right side. If I have a night where I'm particularly unable to sleep and I'm moving back and forth and rolling in the bed, I usually end up on the right side of the bed. So I was on the right side of the bed when I got up this morning. And it was weird because I was asleep and I was half awake at the same time. And all of a sudden I started seeing, it wasn't really a dream, it was like a vision or a short vision. I just saw an image of this man, and he was light complected and he was an older male. And this happened 3 times. I kept saying, get away from me. Like, you too close to me. Why are you looking at me? Why that type of attitude and feel. And I heard myself saying, go, just go. And then either he came back or I saw him again. He's just standing there, just like a photo, not like an actual person. It's almost like I was looking at a photo. And he stayed on my right side. He stayed on my right side. And the second time I was like, just move. No, I'm like, some reason I didn't know why I didn't want to see this person that looked more like a photo than an actual person. So it happened again, right back to back. And I'm like, oh God, no, just, get away from me. And then I woke up and I said, for some reason, you're on my right side. Why are you staying on my right side? Or something I said to that effect. Now, I've had some weird dreams and premonitions and visions. I get those every now and then, but when that happens, upon waking, it tends to feel a little bit more disturbing, should I say? It's just a bit more disturbing, and the feeling is more hostile when that happens. So I've never seen this man before. I can't say I've seen the picture, the photo image type image of this person. I don't recall seeing them before. But I have heard of certain things, and I've had another experience. But let me tell you what I heard. Years ago, I was on YouTube, and this lady did a video, and she had so much passion behind her voice and what she was saying. She was talking about how she was asleep, and in her sleep, some weird man, some strange dude was trying to have sex with her. Mind you, she's married. Now, I don't know if her husband was in the bed at that time or not, and I don't recall if she had this dream more than once. But this man was trying to have sex with her in her dream, and she was fighting him off. So she got up and she made the video, and she was talking about how in her past life she was a warrior, she was this, she was that, and she was going to find out who was coming into her dreams trying to rape her, and she was going to fix you. I'll never forget that video. Never. I'll never forget it. I never forgot it. So my friend was telling me about a vision. No, it was a dream that she kept having about a certain man that was trying to do the same thing to her. And she described him in detail, but I'm not sure if she said she met him before. I don't think she had. But this man was in her dream trying to do the same thing. And I went after I don't know how long it was, but I was asleep one night, all of a sudden this big image of this man popped in front of my face, in front of my eyes. He wasn't moving, he was just there. Again, I felt like I was looking at a picture of a man. And there was nothing said, but what I was feeling was like this man was a very violent and foul person. Like he was the type of person that liked to violate women. And I kind of felt, I don't know why I connected it to what my friend was saying about her dream, the person that she saw. But I kind of felt like maybe it was the same person. So I've had other weird dreams, very disturbing. I'm like, wait, whoa, why did I see this about this person? It doesn't make any sense. So there's a word for that. And, my mind, if I wasn't previously looking at something or studying it or looking it up over the internet before I make the video, it's hard for me to remember names. I'm just not good with it. But there's definitely a name for that. But what I kind of feel like it might be, it could be nothing. I'm not going to say that it's not, but I kind of feel like it's not nothing. I feel like it's something. And it's kind of reminds me of either they're doing it, either purposely doing it, or it's happening, but it's not purposely being done, but they're so strong that it's happening. It could be somebody who is thinking about that, about being with you in such a strong way that you pick it up in your sleep time, or maybe you might be picking it up in your waking time. And the interest is not always healthy. Okay? They could be thinking about you in a sexual way that is very demonic and forceful, or they could just be thinking about you so much that energy hits your subconscious and gives you that message. They could probably be sending it purposely, or like I said, they might just be strong. Their mind just might be that strong, and they're not trying to send it to you. They're not thinking on that level, but it's happening. But I do believe that people, when they know things and when they've studied things, and it could be a gift that they have, they can come into your dream and do these things to you. They can do that. I really believe that with all my heart. I can't prove it, but I can believe it. It kind of reminds me of the Matrix, whereas in order for them to get into the Matrix from the Nebuchadnezzar, they had to be literally put on a machine and put to sleep. They went to sleep and on the hub, on the Nebuchadnezzar, on the ship, and then when they woke up, they were in the Matrix. And while they were in the Matrix, they can, through the computer, upload what they wanted to be, what they wanted to wear. They could upload their weapons. They can upload almost anything that they wanted to help them in their war against the machine in the Matrix. And that's kind of like the dream state. People can actually, I believe this with all my heart now, people can actually wage war against you in your dreams. They might not do it in real time, in the physical, or maybe they're too far away, but they can, to touch you, too far away to touch you, but they can touch you mentally or psychically or energetically or spiritually. They can reach out and they can do certain things to you. I believe in your waking moments, but also through your dreams. So I'm going to look that up and I'm going to study it, because not only do you have to learn how to protect yourself while when you get up in the morning, you're getting ready to go out into the world and interact with people, but you need to learn how to protect yourself at night before you go to sleep. And this is real. You got all these people nowadays who are probably not naturally gifted, but they're learning how to develop certain gifts within themselves, and they're not trying to use it for good or peace. No, not at all. They're using it for nefarious means, even petty, simplistic shit, as you know, as in using it to have sex with you in your dreams, penetrate you while you are dreaming. Y'all, this shit is real. This stuff is real, and we need to learn how to pray. Pray is important. Prayer is very important. Meditation, affirmations before you go to bed, wearing certain jewelry, amulets, and things in your room, symbols. We need to protect ourselves because we are in the Aquarian age, and the Aquarian age represents high technology, but it also represents a high sort of technology in the spiritual sense. So a lot of our psychic centers are opening very wide, and some people are able to easily access those psychic centers more than others, and use it to hurt other people in a way that you can't go back and tell the police about. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody will believe it. But they can violate you, sexually assault you, probably steal from you in your dreams. So y'all, stay prayed up. Look for other ways to protect yourself, because it's gonna get even worse out here. It's gonna get psychically. It's gonna get even worse. So y'all, good night. Have a sweet dreams and peace.